You know that moment when you're lying in bed at 3 in the morning, replaying a conversation in your head, asking yourself, was that something? Or am I just seeing what I want to see? Yeah, that moment, that ache of not knowing, it sits in your chest like a question you're too afraid to ask out loud. Here's the truth nobody tells you. She feels it too. That same uncertainty, that same fear of being wrong, that same hope that maybe, just maybe, you're noticing what she's trying so hard not to say. Because attraction isn't loud. It doesn't announce itself. It whispers. It hides in the spaces between words, in the moments you almost miss. And the coolest part? We're all walking around carrying feelings we're terrified to name, hoping the other person can read a language we never learned to speak. But what if I told you that language exists? What if I told you she's been speaking it this whole time, and you just needed someone to translate? Today, I'm going to show you 4 signs she's been leaving like breadcrumbs, hoping you'd follow them back to her. Not because I have all the answers, but because I've been where you are. And I refuse to let you look back 6 months from now and realize you missed something beautiful. Let's walk this path together. Sign 1. She finds her way into your world like water finding cracks in stone. Slow, inevitable, natural. You're at a crowded party, and somehow, in a room full of people, she's always in your corner. You change your usual coffee spot, and 2 days later, there she is, pretending she just discovered it too. You move to a different part of the library, and like some kind of gentle gravity, she drifts into your orbit again. This isn't accident. This is longing dressed up as coincidence. See, when someone matters to you, your body moves toward them before your mind even realizes what it's doing. It's ancient, primal. Your heart says, closer, and your feet obey. She's not stalking you. She's not being creepy. She's just hoping that if she exists in your space enough times, you'll start to see her as belonging there. Like maybe one day you'll look up and think, oh, there you are, instead of, oh, you're here again. And the devastating part? She's doing all this while pretending it means nothing. She's got an excuse ready, a reason that sounds logical, because the alternative, admitting she just wanted to be near you, feels like handing you her heart and praying you don't drop it. So she orbits quietly, hoping you'll feel the pull too. Sign 2. She asks you questions that touch the parts of yourself you keep hidden from everyone else. Not, what do you do for work? Not, how was your day? I'm talking about the questions that find the tender places. What's a dream you had as a kid that you still think about? What's something you're afraid of that you've never said out loud? When do you feel most like yourself? These aren't small talk. These are excavations. She's digging for your truth because she wants to know what lies beneath your surface. And here's what breaks my heart about this. When someone asks you questions like these, they're not just curious. They're auditioning you for a role in their life. They're trying to figure out if your depths match theirs. If your fears and dreams and secret selves could coexist with what they carry inside. She's mapping you, learning the landscape of who you are. And every answer you give, she's holding it like something precious, something worth remembering. Because to her, you're not just another person. You're a story she wants to read every page of. And the scary part? She's risking something by asking, because what if you don't ask back? What if you don't care about her depths the way she cares about yours? But she asks anyway, because sometimes hope is braver than fear. Wait, stop right here with me for a second. If you're feeling something shift inside you right now, if these words are landing somewhere deep, I need you to do something. Hit that like button. Not for me, for you, because what's coming next? Signs 3 and 4. They're going to show you things you've been blind to, and I don't want you to miss them. I don't want you to be the person who watches this, feels the truth of it, and then lets it slip away. So subscribe, turn on notifications, because I make videos like this every week. Videos that don't just tell you what to look for. They remind you that you're not crazy for feeling what you feel, that the confusion you're carrying has a name, and that clarity is possible. Next week, I'm showing you exactly what to do when you finally see these signs. How to step into that moment without fear swallowing your words. You're going to need that. Trust me. Alright, let's keep going. Because sign 3, this one's going to hurt in the best way. Here we go. Sign 3. She remembers you in ways that make you feel seen. Really seen. You mentioned something once. Just once in passing? Maybe it's a book you read in high school that changed how you see the world. Maybe it's how your mom used to make Sunday pancakes. Maybe it's that you hate the sound of styrofoam or that you're afraid of becoming your father. And weeks later, months later, she brings it up, softly, carefully, like she's returning something you didn't even know you'd lost. And in that moment, you realize she was listening, not just hearing words, listening. Holding what you said like it mattered, because to her, it did. Our minds are not warehouses. We don't store everything. We keep what we treasure. And when she remembers the smallest, most forgettable details of your life, she's telling you something without saying it. You matter to me? The things you say don't disappear when the conversation ends. They stay with me. You stay with me. Do you know how rare that is? To be remembered not for what you do or how you look, but for the tiny truths you let slip. That's not friendship. That's intimacy. That's her building a home for you in her memory, hoping one day you'll want to live there. And God, if that doesn't make you feel something, I don't know what will. Sign 4. The final one. The one that changes everything if you know how to see it. She becomes a mirror of your soul when you're together. Not in a fake way, not performing, but like two instruments tuning to the same frequency without trying. Watch what happens when you enter a room. If you're calm, she softens. If you're energized, she lights up. Her laughter matches your rhythm. Her voice finds your tone. It's like she's saying, I'm here. I'm with you. However you need to be right now, I'll meet you there. This isn't manipulation. This isn't her pretending. This is what happens when someone's heart is open to yours. When there's real attraction, real chemistry, your nervous systems sync. Scientists can measure it. Your heartbeats align. Your breathing matches. It's your body's having a conversation your mouths are too scared to start. And she's doing this unconsciously. She doesn't plan it. Her soul just recognizes something in yours and reaches for it. But here's what wrecks me about this sign. It only happens when it's real. You can't fake. Resonance. You can't force harmony. Either it's there or it isn't. And when it is, when she's mirroring you without thinking, when her whole being shifts to match yours, that's not politeness. That's connection. That's her system recognizing home in you. And this is the part that nobody tells you when you finally see it. When you realize she's been doing this the whole time, something inside you shifts too, because suddenly all those moments you thought were meaningless, they rearrange themselves into a pattern, a story, her story of wanting you, of choosing you before you even knew you were being chosen. Think about what that means. While you were doubting yourself, she was memorizing you while you were wondering if you mattered. She was creating space for you in every part of her life. While you were afraid to hope, she was already hoping for both of you. That's the weight of what you've been missing. Not just signs, not just clues, but proof that someone saw you, really saw you, and thought, yes, him. Even with all his mess and uncertainty and fear, him. And maybe that scares you. Maybe it feels too big, too real, too vulnerable. But let me tell you something. That fear you're feeling, she's feeling it too. She's been feeling it this whole time. The only difference is she's been brave enough to leave. Signs. Now it's your turn to be brave enough to see them, to believe them, to believe that maybe, just maybe, you're worthy of being chosen, because you are. So here's where we are. If she orbits your world, if she asks about your depths, if she remembers your details, if she mirrors your soul, she's not just interested. She's invested. She's already written you into her story. She's just waiting to see if you'll write her into yours. Now listen. Most guys get to this point and freeze. They see it. They feel it, and then fear wins. They wait. They hesitate. They let the moment pass. And 6 months later, They're the ones lying awake at 3 in the morning, asking, what if? Don't be that guy. Don't let fear steal what could be yours. In my next video, I'm breaking down exactly how to step into this moment. How to take what you now know and turn it into something real. No games, no scripts, just honest, vulnerable, beautiful action. You need to watch it. And if this video made you feel something, if it put words to what you've been carrying, tell me in the comments. Share your story. Let's hold this space together. And if you know someone who needs to hear this, someone who's been missing the signs, send them this video right now. Don't let them wonder anymore. All right, go watch that next video. Your answer's waiting there. I'll see you on the other side. Peace.